He practices in Vendôme and in Paris. He's a member of the FFO, WFO, AAO. He was Invisalign certified since 2001, and he is currently an Invisalign speaker. He has been Invisalign opinion doctor since 2004 and referral provider in 2006. He has numerous publications on aesthetic orthodontics, including Invisalign. So let's go to Europe, Dr. Patrice Bergeyron.
Dear friends, dear colleagues, it's my pleasure to be here. I'm very honored to speak at the European Case Gallery, and I would like to thank Mutual Direction who invited me to speak today. You give me the opportunity to thank some people I know, so Mr. Gidex, Mr. Thomas Preston, all the Italian staff, my French friend, David Richard, and my friend of the European Clinical Council, and all of you, the attendees. Because for me, it's always a pleasure to work day by day with you, with all of you, and with the design. Now, thank you to Mr. Kio to give to the French the first position and Invisalign de Bavéno. Thank you. Now let me show two of my best cases. The first of my cases I presented in the French Federation of Society is a female who is 28 years old, and you can see on the face that is just a middle of the cerebrum with narrow arches on the smile and with crowding and protrusion. If you see at the intra photos, you can see the crowding at the upper and the lower arch. And you can see that it's the full class 1 and the light class 1. When you see the panwax, you see that the third molar are missing. And when you see the safe, you can see the coordination and just a little middle occupied. So for this case, my problem is to know exactly how I can treat this case. I have only two ways, to do extraction or to do IPR. So I asked one of my associates, who is Dr. Wallace from Sélection, to do the total space analysis to know exactly how many meters I need to correct at the same time the coding and the beat operation. So when he calculated the total space analysis, he said to me, with the discrepancies of tissues, the composite, we need to have 40 millimeters. So I said to him, to 40 millimeters, I can only do extraction. But I think to do extraction in this case, the third molar are missing, so I say I don't know, but I'm thinking perhaps we can, with the IPR, change this patient without to do extraction. And when I use Invisalign since 2001, the more important for me is not the liner, but it's the clean shape. Because when I do the total analysis, I can not know exactly what's happening. So I asked him to do the bolt-on analysis to know exactly how much millimeter of sweeping I need to do and where I can do the sweeping. And when you do this analysis, you can see that we have a discrepancy with bigger incisors. So I say to the technician to try to send me a clean shape without the extraction and with more sweeping in the anterior teeth than in the posterior. But what is changing when you see the clean shape is in the same time you can have the IPR, you change the arch form, and it does not is now arch. So I asked the technician to change the arch form without to do expansion of the first molar. So you can see that we do expansion. Expansion begin only at the second molar, and then we can have extraction. We can do this treatment without extraction. So my associate said to me, yes, but it's only virtual movement. Is it really possible for the patient? And how much millimeter do you need to do that? So when you see the stripping, he said to me, Patrice, we need to have 14 millimeter, but if you look at the stripping, we have only 5.2 millimeter stripping to the lower arch. So is it possible, and how we can have, when you do the total analysis, 14 millimeter, and when you do the stripping, 5.1 millimeter? I think because we cannot calculate exactly how the number of millimeter we have when we change the arch form. And now I can only know exactly the discrepancy when I have a pin check. And that's why I decided to do only my treatment and my treatment with the Invisalign system down here. So you can see the stripping and the stripping, and we would like to know if it's possible. So the liner is fitting very well. And here are the results of the arch form. And if you see the results, it's exactly the stripping. We've done 5.1 millimeter. We changed the arch form without to expand the second molar. And it's the same at the lower arch. And if you see the infrared view, you see that we can correct the middle, we can correct the crowding just with a little stripping. And we respect the contour analysis because we don't know the stripping in the anterior tooth than in the posterior tooth. And we can do the big class one on the right and the big class one on the left. I think I cannot do that with another technology because with Invisalign I don't need to change the curve of speed, so I have more space. And here is the result of the space. So to do just a little expansion in the anterior part, give the more aesthetic spine. Here is the same before and after. So you see that in this case, with the volume we have, we can have a contact between the upper and lower incisor, but at the beginning it was just the middle contact. If you see the sphere position, you see that we can change the torque of the upper incisor. The big slide before and after, the contact between the incisor and the correction of the protrusion of the teeth. And we can have this contact without triple line in the lower incisor. So she's very happy. This is one of my big discrepancy case. I extract without extraction and only with Invisalign treatment. The second case I want to show you, it's one case I present at the European Society of Orthodontists. It's my big case about the sterilization, but now it's a 2 years retention case. So here is the case, just a little short face syndrome with the protrusion of the incisor, so you can see the protrusion of the profile. In this case of a full class 2, in this case I don't decide to do surgery because I have a good position of the chin. Here is the infrared view, so you can see the full divide, the big overjet, narrow arches, and the full class 2 on the right. The first molar, the white first molar one was missing, and we decided at the same time to correct the class 2 and to open the space for it. If you see the superior position of the soft tissue, the same, you can see that the protrusion of the lower lip is done by the upper incisor, who is moving in front of the lip. And you can see on the set the big protrusion of the inside with full radius. So we decided to do distalization of this case. I show some trade models that say, oh, sometimes it's 1 over 2 line, but in this case it's 4 to 2 line. And you can show the results step by step. At the beginning, it's in distalization. In this case, what you can see is that at the same time we distalize the second lower molar on the right, and in the same time we use elastic, or this elastic measure the molar. So can we, in the same time, use elastic of class 2 without the combination of lower incisor, and in the same time open the space? So you can see the distalization result. And after we find it, and after the implant. But I know you say that the friends are people who do the more refinement in the same. And it's what happened on the left. So we do the distalization. And what is important is when you do the distalization with Invisalign, if you are looking at the soft tissue of the gingiva, it's very perfect. It's like you have nothing on the teeth. And here is the result after application. So we open the space for the implant, and you can see the implant 2 years after application. And if you see the superposition of the soft tissue and the self, you can see that we have a nice contact between the incisor. We have no deep bite. And if you look at the lip, you can see that the profile is very nice, and the relationship between the upper lip and the lower lip are very perfect. I think because in this case we have a nice chin, so it's not a surgical case for me, but it's an Invisalign case. But I cannot do that with another technology. I am only from Invisalign to this treatment to have this result. And if you see the superposition, you see the nice distalization and the correction of the relationship between the incisor. But what is more important is that we use elastic for 24 months. And if you look at the lower incisor, you see that we don't combine the lower incisor. It's because we don't do it waves, but it's only like a cap you put on the teeth, so you don't have this complication. So I think it's more difficult to use the elastic of class 2 for 24 months and not have combination of the lower incisor. And when you do this treatment without extraction, you can have a more beautiful smile, and you cannot have this result of extraction of the teeth. It's just a little smile. In this case, you have a very full smile to respect the patient. And if you see exactly what happened on the profile and on the upper inside the approximation, you can see the change. And so you can see the nice result. We have expression in 24 months without extraction and with Invisalign.